Hello everyone, I am Teacher John, and today we are going to undertake physical activity and physical fitness assessments. Part of the physical education program in high school is the physical fitness test, which plays a vital role in developing one's physical fitness. After performing the different physical activities in your previous lessons, physical fitness assessments shall be administered to help you determine the needs of your fitness program. Before anything else, please be reminded of the following. Wear your PE or any sports attire that you are comfortable, follow safety protocols, and ask for assistance and guidance of your parents to ensure your safety. Before you undertake the physical fitness assessment, you have to perform warm-up exercises such as 10-minute jogging and a stationary stretching from head to foot. Let's start with health-related fitness. Are you ready? What is body composition? A body composition describes the amount of fat, bone, and muscle in the body. To measure our body mass composition, we need the following equipments: bathroom scale, tape measure, tri-square, or a book. To get the weight, place the scale on an even floor and adjust the scale to 0. Wear your light clothing, remove objects from the pockets, and do not wear slippers and shoes while you are weighing. Stand erect and still and record your body mass to the nearest tenth of a kilogram. To get the height, stand erect and make sure your heels are together and your arms are hanging freely by your side. Look straight ahead. Put the tri-square against the wall with the base on top of the head and check if it levels. Record the standing height at the nearest tenth of a centimeter. Formula in computing body mass index is weight in kilograms divided by height in meters squared. Look at this example. What is cardiovascular endurance? Cardiovascular endurance is the ability of the heart to work together to provide the needed oxygen and fuel to the body during sustained workloads. To test your cardiovascular endurance, you need to perform the 3-minute step test. Check your pulse rate for 1 minute. Step on and off the bench for 3 minutes straight while keeping consistent pace. At the end of 3 minutes, remain standing while you immediately check your heart rate. Take your pulse again for 1 minute. Record your heart rate before and after the activity. What is strength? Strength is the ability to carry out work against a resistance. How are you going to test the strength of your upper extremities? To test the strength of your upper extremities, you are going to perform the push-up. For female, begin in a modified push-up position on the hands and knees with hands shoulder width apart and elbows fully extended. For male, begin in a push-up position on hands and toes with hands shoulder width apart and elbows fully extended. Repeat as many times as possible and record the total number of push-ups completed. What is flexibility? Flexibility is the range of motion of muscle and connective tissues at a joint or group of joints. How are you going to measure the flexibility of your shoulder joint? To measure the flexibility of your shoulder joint, you are going to perform the zipper test. In standing position with your right hand, reach over your right shoulder and at the same time place your left hand behind your back to try to touch the fingers of the right hand. Perform the same test in the left hand. Measure the distance of overlapped fingers in centimeter. If they fail to touch, the score is 0 or negative. Repeat the procedure with the other hand. Record the score. How are you going to measure the flexibility of your hamstrings and lower back? To measure the flexibility of your lower back and hamstring, you are going to perform the sit and reach test. This test involves sitting on the floor with legs stretched out straight ahead with back on the floor. The soles of the feet are placed flat against the box. Both knees should be locked and pressed flat to the floor. The tester should position the 0 point of the tape measure at the tip of the finger from the body. With the palms facing downwards and the hands on top of each other or side by side, you may start the test by reaching the farthest point possible without bending the knees. Record your score to the nearest centimeter. Let's continue with skill-related fitness. These are coordination, agility, speed, power, balance, and reaction time. What is coordination? Coordination is the ability to use different parts of the body together smoothly and efficiently. How are you going to measure your coordination skills? To test your coordination skills, you need to perform the paper juggling test. Materials needed are bold paper and stopwatch. Stand comfortably on an area with no obstruction. Hit the crumpled paper 6 times alternately with right and left palm in upward motion. Record the time you hit the crumpled paper. What is speed? Speed is the ability to move quickly across the ground or move limbs rapidly to grab or throw. How are you going to measure your speed? To test your speed, you need to perform the 40-meter sprint test. Stand behind the takeoff line. The tips of your shoes should not go beyond the line. At the signal go, run to the finish line as fast as you can and stop the watch as you cross the finish line. Record score in the nearest minutes and seconds. What is power? Power is the ability to use muscle strength quickly. How are you going to measure the strength and power of your leg muscle? To measure the strength and power of your leg muscles, you are going to perform the standing long jump. Stand behind the takeoff line. The tips of your shoes should not go beyond the line. As you prepare to jump, bend your knees and swing your arms backward and jump as far as you can. After you jump, spot the mark where the back of the heels has landed closest to the takeoff line. Record the score in the nearest 0.1 centimeter. What is agility? Agility is the ability to move and change direction and position of the body quickly and effectively while under control. How are you going to measure your ability to move quickly? To measure the ability on how quickly you move, you are going to perform the hexagon agility test. Start with both feet together in the middle of the hexagon facing the front line. On the command go, jump ahead across the line, then back over to the same line into the middle of the hexagon. Then, continuing to face forward with feet together, jump over the next side and back into the hexagon. Continue this pattern for 3 full revolutions. Perform the test both clockwise and counterclockwise. Record the time in nearest minutes and seconds. The best score from 2 trials is recorded. What is balance? Balance is the ability to stay upright and in coordinated control of our body and its movement. How are you going to test your balance? To measure your balance, you are going to perform the Stork Balance Stand Test. Position the non-supporting foot against the inside knee of the supporting leg. Raise the heel to balance on the ball of the foot. The stopwatch is started as the heel is raised from the floor, and it must stop once the heel or the foot shrivels to any direction or touches the floor. Record the time in nearest seconds. What is reaction time? Reaction time is how quickly an individual responds to a stimulus. How are you going to test your reaction time? To measure your reaction time, you are going to perform the stick drop test. A partner holds a ruler in front of you. Place your index finger and thumb on the side of the 50 cm ruler without contact. Hold the ruler vertically with one pointing downward. Your partner will drop the ruler without your knowledge and you must catch it with your finger and thumb. Record the level at the point where his or her index finger touch. Let's think about this. What is your strongest and weakest health and skill-related component? Which test did you score satisfactorily? Poorly? What should you do about it? Why is there a need to undertake a physical fitness assessment? How important are these physical fitness assessments in participating physical activity? What is the relevance of the physical fitness assessment to different sports and dances? Capset written and video created by Vangie Bartolome, Master Teacher 1, Manicaan National High School.